Hey everyone, Effie here. Today I'm going to be making another holiday card using our Cozy Poinsettias 4x6 set. So I'm starting off with an A2 size watercolor panel. I'm using Canson XL 140-pound paper. I prepped my paper with some anti-static powder tool, and this is just going to help me with my embossing later on so that I don't get embossing powder where I don't want it to. I'm going to ink up my stamp with some Versamark ink, which is a sticky embossing ink, and I'm going to stamp the cluster image on the top and bottom edges of my watercolor panel. Then I'm just going to start watercoloring using Brutus Monroe's new Colorburst set. This is a wonderful collaboration between Ken Oliver and my really good friend Christopher Allen from Brutus Monroe. And they've teamed up to come out with 6 brand new colors. I'm very excited to try them out. For this poinsettia, I'm using the new Rouge. As I paint my area, the Rouge looks a little red, but then when it dries, it kind of dries to this really beautiful reddish pink. You can't see the pink when it's wet, but it does come out after it's completely dried. So as I'm painting, before I apply any pigment, I wet the area that I want to paint with some clean water first, and I'm using 2 fine tip Pentel Aqua brushes to paint today. After I apply the clean water to the area, I start to add some pigment, and then I blend that pigment out with my other water brush. After I paint in the 3 poinsettias in this cluster, I'm going to paint the leaves using the Cabbage color burst. Once the clusters were painted, I just added a nice glow using the cornflower blue color burst. Next, I'm just going to add some stitching to my watercolored panel using the largest die from our double-stitched large rectangle dies. Then I'm going to use one of the gorgeous labels from our Modern Labels stamp set. I'm going to heat emboss this using the silver embossing powder from Brutus Monroe's collection. It's a really gorgeous bright silver. After I embossed the label, I die cut the shape using the coordinating die. What's really fabulous about this coordinating die set is that it has the outside stitching so that it can also be a standalone die set as well. So this die set cuts out all the modern labels, but it can also be a standalone because it just cuts out all of the shapes that you see with the outside stitching. So it's very versatile. After I finished die cutting my modern label, I heat embossed the sentiment from the same Cozy Poinsettias in Brutus Monroe's silver embossing powder. And then I popped up that label right onto my card. What I didn't show on camera was that I adhered that watercolor panel onto a side-folding A2 base. So to finish off my card, I just embellished my project using our clear dewdrops in 7 and 5mm sizes. So that's it from me today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's card and video. I'll see you next time. Bye.